start sharing your work with other people?
I mean, it took a while. I'm a performance-trained artist. I went to the School of Arts and I trained there. But poetry is like a personal experience for me. It's my work, it's my voice. I have to direct it, perform it myself. So it took a while. I'd always been writing, but I only started performing in 2012.
Who guided you into this art form?
I think just watching other people do it, because when you watch something beautiful, you think, I want to make that beautiful thing too. I want to know that I am able to do it. So that, and really just other artists, watching other artists work and working together with them, seeing them on the stage. That's,
Who among your peers moves you and makes you want to excel at this craft?
I think all of them, really. The Word and Sound family, that's really who I know. And before I started then, I started like with TEWOP and some few other people that I know from school. But it's like the Word and Sound family is always trying to up the game. And but I'm really inspired by writers themselves, like Toni Morrison, Chimamanda Adichie. Those, like, if I could be that person, that would be awesome.
What do you think of the state of poetry in South Africa? Are we making progress? Is the word getting out there?
I mean, the word is getting out there. It's really slow. We were having a conversation with a couple of friends, actually, and we were saying we need to get out of the small corners of Newtown and just spread the word around schools, because spoken word is like something that can be taught in schools. It can teach people, children, to appreciate poetry, that it's not as rigid as you think it is. It could be just normal language and What do you perform about? What are the subjects that you touch on? Subjects, various experiences. Usually I tell women's stories. That's what I say. I tell women's stories. I tell black women's stories. I think I'm very adamant about that, because there's not enough people telling black women's stories. So yeah.
Why is it though that there aren't enough black stories that are being told?
I don't know. I don't know if there are not enough black stories so much so being told, but I feel like there aren't youthful black voices, and I might not be knowledgeable about it even. Maybe I don't know the voices that are out there, but looking around even on the poetry circle, there's like very few women, but this year it's like you see more women on stages, which is really inspiring, and it's great because it's a male-dominated field.
The scene though, is it ready for females, and is it embracing females at the moment?
Why does it have to be ready? I mean, why does it have to be ready at all? We are part of the world, so our world needs to be reflected equally. There are women, there are men. We should all be on those stages telling stories, critiquing the world, having conversations. If we're supposed, spoken word is dialogue. So if we're supposed to be having dialogue, how are we having a one-sided dialogue with not enough women in it?
How much of your background and where you grew up has an influence of the Vuyelwa that is sitting here today?
A lot. I mean, I come from a township, Kagiso, in Krugersdorp, and my parents worked very hard so that I can be able to have the words that I have the vocab that I have. But at the same time, I like to tell stories about the place that I come from, and stories that kind of coming from the township and having gone to like a private school education, having gone to varsity, that gives you perspective. It gives you like, it shows you exactly what the world is like looking like, privilege and class and all that jazz. That stuff you can write about and you can question, like, I come home to this place every day, but I get to see other places of the world. Are people in my township able to have that experience? Are they as open-minded? Do they see the opportunities and the choices that are out there, you know?
All right. Vuyelwa, thank you so much for talking to us. We'll get 2 more performances from you a little later. Cool. Title-taking poet Vuyelwa Maluleke, who is based in Johannesburg, is our second performer.